Hey, don't on my mom. Talking about no Metro, my brother. And Drake, my brother. Them niggas don't
21 Savage. You ain't no savage. You not even from Atlanta. You not even from the city. You was a when I see you, I'm slapping the shit out you, nigga. My mama slap them braids out your head. On my mama, West Side Zone 1. Yeah, you from the UK. You talking about you was a well, this energy when Drake was just on your boy Metro head. Wild as energy. You from the United Kingdom.
Something must be in the air because 2024 has the entire music industry at each other's throats, with everyone beefing with everyone. Just when we thought the drama between Drake and Kendrick Lamar was over, random folks who weren't even part of the conversation decided to stir the pot. I'm looking at you, Soulja Boy, because this man randomly decided to go off on Metro Boomin over an old tweet from more than a decade ago. But that's not all. Soulja also dragged 21 Savage into the mess, calling him out for staying silent and not picking a side in the Drake versus Metro feud. Listen, it's getting hard to keep track of all these beefs, and I know you're feeling the same way. So let's break it down together.
Am I the only one that feel like they're trying to distract us from something? Like, why is everybody in the music industry dissing each other? Like, literally, you got the Drake beef, you got the Chris Brown beef, you got the Sukiyana and whatever old girl named beef. There's never been a time in history that I can recall that we had all these major artists dissing each other. What are they trying to distract us from?
Okay, let's talk about 21 Savage first. He's been keeping a pretty low profile since the whole drama with Drake and Kendrick Lamar started. It's understandable why 21 might feel conflicted. He's been close to Metro Boomin for most of his career. But some of his biggest songs in the last 5 years have been with Drake, including a whole collaborative album. After staying quiet for a few weeks, 21 finally spoke up on Instagram, Live on Sunday, May 1st, while he was jamming to General TK's I Spy. Fans started asking 21 about the Drake versus Everybody situation in the comments. Annoyed that people keep bringing this up every time he's on live, 21 decided to address it and set the record straight. While he didn't want to comment on Kendrick's allegations against Drake, when it comes to the Metro and Drake beef, 21 made it clear he's not picking sides and thinks of both of them as his brothers. Fans are wondering how 21 really feels about Drake now, after Kendrick accused Drake of using Atlanta, likening it to modern-day colonization. Kendrick taught a whole Atlanta history lesson in his diss tracks, naming a bunch of Atlanta rappers, including 21, to illustrate his point. Kendrick rapped, "You run to Atlanta when you need a check balance. Let me break it down for you. This the real end challenge. You call Future when you didn't see the club. Lil Baby helped you get your lingo up. Thug made you feel like you were sliming your head. Quavo said you can be from North Side. 2 Chainz said you good, but he lied." This has led some fans to call out 21 and other Atlanta rappers for letting Drake get too comfortable. The fact that Drake rapped "whipped and chained you like American slaves" is seen as particularly disrespectful. Fans argue that if Drake can use slavery as a punchline, he should also acknowledge the atrocities committed by the masters of the enslaved. One fan on Twitter said, "The point Kendrick made in the Atlantaverse is Drake was fine with constantly trivializing chattel slavery in a way he would never do with the Holocaust in his raps. Drake did not grow up in the community, and neither will his son." Someone else added, "The fact that Drake made a joke about the freedom of slaves shows you that he knows nothing about our ancestors. nothing about black pain, and nothing about slavery. Imagine if Drake said the tattoos he was burning were the number tattoos of Holocaust survivors. It wouldn't be a joke, would it? White boy, black pain funny to you, huh? This controversy makes you wonder why none of the Atlanta rappers Kendrick name-dropped have come out in Drake's defense. Some folks are saying the reason 21 won't say anything about Kendrick's claim that he gave Drake false street cred is that 21 himself isn't really about that life. One person said, 21 Savage is a tea-drinking British lad, acting like he's from Atlanta or he's hard. Why is he hiding his British accent? 21 is a fake just like Drake. For context, 21 was born in London, UK, and his parents are both British nationals with Caribbean origins. He moved to Atlanta at the age of 7 with his mom after his parents separated. This only became public knowledge in 2019 when 21 was arrested by U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement. After his arrest, ICE revealed that 21 is a British national who has been in the United States unlawfully since his non-immigrant visa expired back in 2006, while he was detained an outpouring of support from some of the biggest names in the music industry to share your support, and a petition with nearly 500,000 names to keep him in the U.S. permanently. JC, providing a powerhouse legal team to get him out of the detention center and keep him in the country.
Walk us through February 3rd, just a few hours before Super Bowl is about to take place here in Atlanta, and you get pulled over. What happened?
I don't even know. I was just driving and I just seen guns and blue lights. And then I was in the back of a car and I was gone.
They tell you you're under arrest?
Nah, they didn't say nothing. They just said, "We got Savage."
They said, "We got Savage."
Yeah.
ICE released a statement at the time, dissing 21 Savage for cosplaying as an Atlanta native. A spokesperson said, his whole public persona is false. He actually came to the U.S. from the UK as a teen and overstayed his visa. Finally, in October 2023, 21 Savage received a green card, which Drake rapped about on the track 8 a.m. in Charlotte. Savage got a green card straight out of the consulate / where I go, you go, brother, we Yugoslavian. 21's lawyers later confirmed that he became a lawful permanent resident of the United States, but he won't be eligible for citizenship until 2028. Given all this, it's unlikely that 21 will choose sides in this industry war, and I wouldn't expect him to release any new music until this all blows over. Now let's talk about Metro Boomin and Soulja Boy, who are definitely not staying neutral. It's not exactly clear when or how Metro's beef with Drake started, but it seems to have kicked off because Drake and Future were supposed to release a sequel to their 2015 mixtape, What a Time to Be Alive. They teased the project for months, but then suddenly went quiet, and Drake dropped Her Loss with 21 Savage instead. Metro then started throwing subliminal shots and liking tweets that disparaged Drake. Apparently, both Metro and Future were upset about Her Loss coming out instead of What a Time to Be Alive too. Metro had reportedly produced about 90% of the supposed sequel album, whereas he only produced 1 or 2 songs on Her Loss. So Metro was upset that the project he worked hard on didn't get released, especially after Her Loss started winning awards. Metro even tweeted about it, saying, Her Loss still keeps winning Album of the Year. Heroes and villains proof that award shows are just politics, and not for me. I don't care about awards, honestly. The true award and reward is knowing that the music I spend so much time on brings joy to people's everyday lives. The situation exploded when Metro and Future joined forces on We Still Don't Trust You, recruiting everyone from The Weeknd to Rick Ross and Kendrick Lamar to diss Drake. In response, Drake fired back at Metro on the track Push Ups, rapping, "Metro, shut your mouth and make some drums." Metro took the challenge seriously and created an instrumental titled Beagle Drizzy, encouraging fans to rap over it with a promise of a free beat for the best verse. This sparked a viral challenge with thousands of entries, racking up millions of views and listens. Just when it seemed the anti-Drake frenzy couldn't get any messier, Soulja Boy entered the fray. Despite previously accusing Drake of stealing his style, this time Soulja took shots at Metro, making disrespectful comments about Metro's late mother, Leslie Joanne Wayne. She was a victim of domestic violence and tragically passed away on June 3, 2022. Metro was extremely close to his mother, often posting about their sweet relationship. 2 months after her passing, Metro shared a heartbreaking message on Instagram, expressing his grief. Soulja Boy used the memory of Metro's late mother to diss Metro, all because someone found an old tweet from 2012 where Metro said, "My phone rings to come to the studio with Jesus. Yours rings to send Soulja Boy a pack of beats. Sit down." Offended by this decade-old tweet, Soulja taunted Metro on Mother's Day, wishing him a sarcastic Happy Mother's Day. Fans quickly condemned Soulja for his behavior, but he doubled down, warning Metro to delete the old tweet within 24 hours. This prompted 21 Savage to jump into the comments on Instagram, asking Soulja what would happen if Metro didn't delete the tweet. Soulja responded on X, saying, "Or I'm slapping the shit out of him." He also taunted 21 in an Instagram story, bringing up the fact that 21 is originally from the UK, not Atlanta, writing, "Boy, you a bitch. You're not from the ad, you from the UK. I really will slap the shit out of you, 21 Savage." Eventually, Soulja Boy apologized to Metro for mentioning his late mother and promised to seek therapy and anger management, which he clearly needs. However, he didn't apologize to 21 Savage. In fact, he stated that he still wants to slap the knife off 21's forehead.
21 Savage. You ain't no savage. You're not even from Atlanta. You're not even from the city. You was a. When I see you I'm slapping the shit on my mama, slap them braids out your head. You was a. On my mama, West Side Zone 1. Yeah, you was from the UK. Talking about. You was a. Wow, this energy when Drake was just on your boy Metro head, nigga. Wow, this energy. You was a. You from the United Kingdom. Slap them.
Yo, I told you these beefs are getting out of control. And at this point, it feels like they're really pushing all this random drama on purpose. I mean, even Stevie Wonder can see what's going on.
You know, some of the greatest artists of our time are in a big argument right now. I want to know what message of, I know you're a peaceful guy, and you know, a lot of people saying this is maybe bad for the culture. Message of, I know you're a peaceful guy, and you know, a lot of people saying this is maybe bad for the culture. Just, you know, it's like just negative.
Any kind of war is bad for the world. Any kind of war.
I mean, and you know, Drake is talented, and Kendrick is like, you know, he's a cultural icon, you know. So it's kind of hard to see these guys. Does it give you any bad feelings seeing these two guys, you know, in this position?
I have no bad feelings. I just think that the world needs to focus on what's going on, because those things are just distractions.
Oh wow! You think it takes people's eyes off of you know, what really matters then? Say again?
Do you know the wars that are going on right now?
That's right. Real wars, not
You know the
stuff.
homelessness that's going on right now?
That's right, sir. That's right.
There you go.
That's right.
DMC, can't you see it?
Hey, we love you, man. We love you, and that's true. I think we need to get back focused on what's going on that really matters. Any message to the two?
God bless you.
Feel free to share your thoughts on the drama. Why do you think sudden conflicts are arising between everyone? Could it be a deliberate distraction from real issues? Additionally, consider how social media amplifies these tensions. Comment below and then check out the next video.